As you settle into a comfortable position, allow yourself to relax and let go of any tension in your body. Take a deep breath in, filling your lungs completely, and then exhale slowly, releasing any stress or worries. With each breath, you may notice a sense of calm washing over you, like gentle waves lapping at the shore. As you continue to breathe naturally and easily, you might become aware of the weight of your body against the surface supporting you. Feel that connection and allow it to ground you in this moment. Your mind may begin to wander, and that's perfectly okay. Simply observe any thoughts that come and go, like clouds drifting across a clear blue sky. You don't need to hold on to them or push them away. Just let them pass by as you continue to relax more deeply. As you focus on your breath, you might notice the rhythm of your inhales and exhales. With each breath out, you may feel a wave of relaxation flowing through your body, from the top of your head down to the tips of your toes. Allow this feeling of calm to spread, melting away any remaining tension. You might become aware of the sounds around you, both near and far. These sounds can serve as a reminder that you're safe and supported in this moment. As you continue to relax, you may notice that your eyelids are becoming heavier. If they haven't already closed, you can allow them to gently close now, knowing that you can open them at any time if you need to. With your eyes closed, you might visualize a peaceful place, real or imagined, where you feel completely at ease. Take a moment to explore this place with all your senses. What do you see? What sounds can you hear? Are there any pleasant scents in the air? How does it feel to be in this tranquil space? As you immerse yourself in this peaceful environment, you may find that your mind becomes quieter, your thoughts slowing down like leaves gently falling from a tree. And as you continue to relax, you might notice that your breathing has become even slower and more regular. With each breath, you're sinking deeper into a state of calm and tranquility. Now imagine that you're standing at the top of a beautiful grand staircase. This staircase has 10 steps, each one leading you deeper into relaxation. As you take your first step down, you feel a wave of calm washing over you. With each subsequent step, you find yourself becoming more and more relaxed. By the time you reach the bottom of the staircase, you'll be in a deep state of relaxation, ready to explore and make positive changes. Take your time, moving down the steps at your own pace. As you descend, you might notice that the air around you becomes cooler and more refreshing. Each breath you take fills you with a sense of peace and clarity. The further down you go, the more you can let go of any remaining tension or worries. They simply melt away, leaving you feeling lighter and more at ease. As you near the bottom of the staircase, you may find that your mind becomes even quieter. Your thoughts slow down, allowing you to focus more easily on the present moment. When you reach the final step, take a moment to appreciate how relaxed and calm you feel. You're now in a perfect state to explore new possibilities and create positive changes in your life. In this deeply relaxed state, you're more open to new ideas and perspectives. Your mind is receptive to positive suggestions that can help you overcome obstacles and find creative solutions. Remember, you're always in control, and you can choose to accept the ideas that resonate with you and let go of those that don't. As we continue, know that you're safe, supported, and capable of making meaningful progress in your life. It's natural to encounter obstacles in life. Everyone faces challenges from time to time. You have the ability to overcome these obstacles. And as you work through them, you're developing valuable skills and resilience. Imagine yourself standing at the base of a mountain. This mountain represents the challenges you've been facing, the obstacles that have seemed insurmountable. As you look up at its peak, you might feel a mix of emotions, perhaps determination, maybe a hint of uncertainty. But take a moment to notice the path that winds its way up the mountainside. This path represents your journey, with all its twists and turns. As you begin to walk along this path, you realize that each step you take is a small victory. Every obstacle you overcome, no matter how small, is progress. You might encounter rocky patches that slow you down, or steep inclines that test your resolve. But remember, these challenges are not roadblocks, they're opportunities for growth. As you continue your ascent, you start to notice something interesting. The obstacles that once seemed so daunting now appear smaller from your new vantage point. You realize that perspective can change everything. What once felt impossible now seems achievable. You're not just climbing a mountain, you're building your resilience one step at a time. As you pause to catch your breath, you look back at how far you've come. The base of the mountain, where you started, now seems so distant. You've made more progress than you realized. This realization fills you with a sense of accomplishment and renewed energy. You continue your journey, feeling stronger and more capable with each step. The path may not always be straight or easy, but you now know that you have the strength to navigate it. As you near the summit, you reflect on your journey. Each obstacle you've overcome has taught you something valuable. You've learned new skills, discovered hidden strengths, and developed a resilience you didn't know you had. Finally, you reach the peak. The view from here is breathtaking. You can see far and wide, and the obstacles that once seemed so large now appear small and manageable. This mountain climb represents your ability to work around obstacles. You've proven to yourself that you can face challenges head on and find ways to overcome them. Carry this feeling of accomplishment with you as we move forward. Remember, you have the strength and resilience to climb any mountain life puts in your path. Now let's explore a different scene. Imagine you're standing in front of a large, ornate mirror. This isn't an ordinary mirror. It's a mirror that shows you your true potential. As you look into it, you see a version of yourself that has successfully overcome all the obstacles in your path. This version of you stands tall, confident, and accomplished. Take a moment to really observe this image. Notice the look of determination in your eyes, the set of your shoulders that speaks of resilience. This is you, free from the limitations that have held you back. As you continue to gaze into the mirror, you begin to see scenes from your life playing out. You see yourself facing challenges that once seemed insurmountable. But instead of being derailed by these obstacles, you see yourself finding creative solutions. You're adapting, learning, growing. In one scene, you see yourself breaking a large task into smaller, manageable steps. In another, you're reaching out to others for support and guidance. You see yourself trying new approaches when old ones don't work, never giving up, always moving forward. This mirror is showing you your capacity for resilience and innovation. It's revealing the strength that has always been within you, waiting to be tapped into. As you watch these scenes, you begin to feel a shift within yourself. The doubt and fear that may have held you back start to fade away. In their place, a sense of confidence and capability begins to grow. You realize that the person you see in the mirror, that confident, resilient version of yourself, isn't just a possibility. It's who you truly are, beneath the layers of doubt and past setbacks. This is your true self, your potential made real. As you continue to gaze into the mirror, you notice that the image is changing. The future version of yourself is moving closer, becoming more vivid and real. Suddenly you realize that there's no longer a barrier between you and this image. The mirror has disappeared, and you've stepped into this new reality. You are now that confident, capable person you saw. Take a moment to fully embody this feeling. Feel the strength in your body, the clarity in your mind. This is who you are when you're free from the limitations of past setbacks. This is you, ready to create solutions and overcome any obstacle in your path. Carry this feeling with you as we move forward. Remember, you have the power to step into this version of yourself whenever you need to. Now let's shift our focus to a different scene. Imagine you're standing in a vast open field. The grass beneath your feet is lush and green, swaying gently in a warm breeze. In the distance, you can see a series of hurdles stretching across the field. These hurdles represent the obstacles you've faced in the past, the ones that may have derailed your progress. As you approach the first hurdle, you notice something interesting. Next to each hurdle is a toolbox. These toolboxes contain the skills, strategies, and resources you need to overcome each obstacle. You open the first toolbox and find it filled with various tools. There's a perspective shifter that helps you see challenges from different angles. A resilience booster that strengthens your ability to bounce back from setbacks. A creative solution generator that helps you think outside the box. As you examine these tools, you realize that you've had them all along. They've always been within you, waiting to be discovered and put to use. With these tools in hand, you approach the first hurdle. Instead of seeing it as an insurmountable obstacle, you now see it as a challenge to overcome, an opportunity for growth. You use your perspective shifter to reframe the problem. Your creative solution generator kicks in, helping you brainstorm new approaches. And your resilience booster gives you the strength to keep trying even if your first attempt doesn't succeed. With these tools, you find a way over, under, around, or through the hurdle. As you successfully navigate this first obstacle, you feel a surge of confidence. You move on to the next hurdle and the next, each time using your tools in new and creative ways. With each obstacle you overcome, you're not just making progress, you're also refining your tools, making them sharper and more effective. You're learning, adapting, growing stronger with each challenge. As you continue through the field, you notice that the hurdles that once seemed so daunting now appear smaller. You're moving faster, with more confidence and ease. You realize that these obstacles haven't changed. You have. You've become more skilled, more resilient, more capable. As you reach the end of the field, you turn back to look at your journey. The path you've carved through the hurdles is clear. It's not a straight line. There are twists and turns, places where you had to backtrack or try a different approach. But it's a path of progress, of learning, of growth. You realize that each obstacle you've overcome has made you stronger, more capable of facing future challenges. You're no longer derailed by setbacks. Instead, you see them as opportunities to apply your tools in new ways. Carry this image with you, the image of yourself skillfully navigating obstacles, growing stronger with each challenge. Remember, you have all the